The 308 GTI is a welcome return to hot hatch form for Peugeot. It comes in two variants, the cheaper 250 and the faster, more focused 270. Here we've split the difference, with the 250 fitted with the 270's wheel and tyre package.
Look, it's not a drag strip car, but it did actually acquit itself quite well, and I got eventually down to a low 14, but it was quite consistent too, which is unusual for a front drive car with a manual gearbox.
Peugeot 308 GTI, 1 minute 40.2. For me, this has been the biggest surprise packet of the day so far. The engine and chassis are really good. Like, it's heaps of power, and it's a usable chassis as well. Very responsive on throttle, like really good. Brakes are fantastic. But probably the biggest thing that lets it down is the ergonomics. The seats in it have got no lateral support. Like, you may as well be sitting on a bench seat that's got that much lateral support. So you're struggling to hold yourself in the car, which then obviously affects the driving. And with the steering wheel height adjustment, like, I'm having to look around the steering wheel to be able to see the revs because the tacho goes in the opposite direction.
308 GTI is probably for me the surprise package. Last year the 308 GT didn't really float my boat at all, but the GTI, and it's just a little extra I, but it's a lot of extra horsepower and it's a lot more grip, and it's got some phenomenal mid-corner speed. It was a real surprise.
It's got a lot of grip, you can sort of chuck it around a little bit, it's pretty playful. It's got a lot of grunt. I found myself having to remind that it's only got a 1.6 litre, like, it feels so much more potent than that.
Obviously that engine, even though it's down a little bit of power and it's on the more expensive variant, the 270, it's still really quick, lots of response, lots of torque, gets out of the corners really well. Even without that LSD, there's loads of grip. It's on the bigger 19s, so you can really feel that. You chuck it into a corner, it really sits on its outside wheels, and yeah, really fun to drive. I really enjoyed it.
The car we have here is the base model, but fitted with the wheels and tyres from the 270. And the grip it's got is awesome. The seats are rubbish. You just constantly fall out of them and they can't keep up with the grip the car can generate. And the steering's a little bit slow for my taste.